Hello, how are you? My name is Joni and this is my channel Joni Loves. Please subscribe, that would be cool, and hit the notification button. It always helps to grow your channel and I'm trying to do that. And today what I want to talk to you about is Bella Thorne, this amazing young woman who has made a video with Harpers Bazaar. They're doing a great series, Harpers Bazaar, on asking celebrities to go to bed with me skincare routine, their own skincare routine. And I think it's great, a great channel, Harpers Bazaar. I would give that a thumbs up and ask you to have a look at the video. The original video was down below. But today I want to chat about Bella Thorne. I was asked to have a look at this because she is giving information about having her own DIY nighttime skincare routine, all natural. So I think it would be good to clear up a few things that she's saying, and let's have a watch and see what we think, okay? And bear with me. Okay, I'm going to start it.
All right, let's go to bed together. My skincare routine consists of basically one-ish thing as of right now. And then when I'm feeling fun and funky and I need to rehydrate my face, I do a little bit extra, which is kind of just making a mask. And sometimes I do this mask and a cherry one, sometimes I do avocado or whatever. And my skin type is very oily underneath and dry on top, so I have to be constantly exfoliating these layers because then I get all the Amelia bumps.
No, so we'll start it right away and get right in there, dive right in there. So she said that she has an oily skin and she's got layers on top which are dry. So I've got to tell you right now, and then she's mentioned that she's exfoliating all the time. So you can't do that. So the thing is that if she's oily underneath and she's dry on top, she's definitely doing something to cause that. And she's only got one thing that she does for her nighttime routine, which is she's going to tell us about, but one thing. And so let's dive into it. But the exfoliation bit on a dry skin that's needing hydration.
Underneath that are dry and are trying to come out, but they can't because I have this 2 layers of super dry skin on top. So that's why my skin doesn't actually look oily, but it is. I struggled with acne for a very, very long time, cystic acne, and I was...
Right, she's just told me the flag for me here, the red flag, why she's thinking the way she's thinking. So she's had acne, and this is what happens. People with acne really do go through this phase. I've been there myself. I had acne as a teenager, so I've been there. And you think that you should keep, exfoliating and stripping your skin, and that's really what you're doing. You've got that almost thing in you that, oh, I've got to get rid of this acne, I've got to get rid of this acne, I've got to stop this oil, I've got to stop this oil. And this is really her experience before. So this is answering a couple of things to me right away. Why her skin is feeling dry on top, because she's been using things or doing stuff that's stripping her skin of its own natural moisture. And that's not good. Even if you've got acne, it's not good, or you've had acne previously. So
on Accutane for like 2 years. Nothing really worked for me on that level, and I went to every different dermatologist and this and that, and basically got everything done to my face that you can for acne, and nothing worked. And then I came across this one woman, Jennifer, who is so amazing, and she changed my skin, and she's designing my skincare line. It's the only thing that was like actually a huge difference in an insane short amount of time. And all her stuff is all natural, which of course I love. I brush my teeth with coconut oil and things like that, so I stick to all natural products.
So there's a few things there. First of all, she's saying it's all natural. Well, let's go back to Accutane. I'm not going to go into this in this video, I promise, but Accutane has been banned in some countries. It has. And I'm really against Accutane. I really am, because there's been lots of bad news about people who have been on Accutane and what's happened. It causes depression. I don't really want to go into it, but I would really advise anyone that's got acne or thinking about it, do not go on Accutane. Get the right person to help you. She said it hasn't helped her, which I'm really pleased that she said that, because people will really believe her, and it didn't help her. And then she was talking about nothing really helped, that she went to dermatologist after dermatologist after dermatologist. So, you know, you need to know the difference between going to a dermatologist and someone like me who treats people's skin issues, so a dermatologist or an esthetician. So a dermatologist, yes, can absolutely, they know skin, is going to tell you what's going on with your skin. But when you go to an esthetician, and this is all over the world, when you go to a good esthetician who's trained, okay, properly trained, she will or he will clean your skin out really thoroughly, even if that means that they're expressing blackheads, helping your skin to clear out, and they will do that in their facial, and that will help the acne. Also putting you onto the correct line of products, specifically ingredients that are going to help you get rid of the acne, as well as maintaining the hydration level, which she's not got going. She's said that she's dry, got 2 layers, and the outside is dry. So definitely something's going on here.
So many times we think that the chemicals will work because it says it works and blah blah blah, and you know it does work for a short amount of time, but then what about if you stop using that product? Is your skin reliant on that product? Do you become reliant on it? And I think that's one thing that chemicals will really never fix for us. So that's why I like the all natural route. We make quite a few different scrubs. This is
So I'm going to tell you, first of all, that's her feelings about it. I think that she's had bad experiences with products. She's given a product a try, then it's another product, then another product, all for acne, and they've not worked. And that's the issue for me, is a lot of over-the-counter things that you can buy for acne will cause us drying up. They really will strip the oil, and that isn't good, and they aren't good. And unfortunately, that's the first thing. If you've got acne, you may reach for a product that's going to do that because you don't know what to do, and you've looked at this and it says, oh, this is for acne, and you'll take that, you know, go along to your local drugstore and buy it. So that's a bit about having acne that's not good. You really have to go and find that esthetician and really educate yourself. Find a good one that will help you achieve really good healthy skin again. So I think she's definitely had issues with acne products that she's used, whether it be over the counter or from a dermatologist. And again, she goes to the right esthetician. They're going to really do a deep cleanse, and if she goes for those facials regularly, and it could be a combination of red and blue light therapy, which I've talked about. If you check this video up here, you'll be able to see what I think about red and blue light, which is great for acne. So combined with deep cleansing facial, it's a must. So the all natural thing, well, listen, everything has got chemicals, you know, water, H2O, hello there. So everything has got chemicals. So I think it's funny when someone spouts this chemical thing, because everything's got chemicals. The air's got chemicals. Okay, so I don't like that kind of term, given that chemicals are bad, because chemicals are in everything you use. Everything you use, and everything, you know, you're breathing. Right, so let's go on. I'll try not to stop it as much, but this is getting a little bit too many, this one.
The lemon and sugar olive oil mix. Basically, I started using it on my my newest assistant. He just loves it so much. It's been making his skin like so smooth, and actually takes away the indents, which, like, you can cover redness with makeup, right? But you'll never be able to cover texture, and that's something that you're always going to be battling yourself on. And so that's why I really like this, because it takes the texture down to a more even playing field. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water because I've traveled quite a few times with this scrub, and some of the moisture's leaked out. And then I'm just going to apply. It smells delicious. You can also eat it. Again, because it's all natural, so I can just...
Did she really do that? Oh my God, Belle, I need to speak to you, for goodness sake. No, girl. Oh, and did you see this natural thing that she's got on? She's got lemon, sugar, and honey. Was it lemon, sugar, and honey? What was it? No, lemon, sugar, and olive oil. Lemon, sugar, and olive oil, right? in that little Perspex dish okay, and she opened it up. Well, first of all, I hope she's just made that and she's going to bin it after she's used it, because the air's getting at it, and she's stuck her fingers in it, but the air's getting into it. There's, you know, that will have bacteria on it. It will have bacteria on it very shortly, very soon. So that's the thing about all these natural things, okay? You need formulations that are made by proper cosmetic chemists that really know what they're doing, and they make the formulation in such a way that they're going to last. So they have to have some sort of preservative in them so that they don't go off. And having it in that, open up that dish where the air's getting at it, no. You know, think about if you cut an apple in half and you left it for 10 minutes and you looked at it, it's going to start discoloring. That's oxidation. Well, that's happening when she's lifted that lid off. And then the licking, no girl. So lemon as well. Lemon, very, very acidic. Remember that your skin, on average, has got a pH of 5. Your skin of average pH of 5. Lemon is a pH of 2. 2. And then can you imagine sugar? Now, I know sugar will break down in water, but it won't break down in olive oil. And you put that on, and the other thing as well is this is a physical exfoliant, and I am all for exfoliation. I am, but the right way about doing physical exfoliation. So you've got physical exfoliations and you've got chemical exfoliation. A physical one is where you feel it, and it should be feeling quite gentle. Even a physical one should feel gentle, because whatever's got in it, which is the exfoliant, should be rounded and not scratch the skin surface. And sugar is not like that. It's not nice, round, soft beads of sugar. No, it's not. So that is definitely going to scratch her face, and I'm sure we're going to see that on her. Olive oil, derivatives of olive oil into products, but olive oil on its own is an occlusive, okay? It's not hydrating at all. It's very occlusive. It will, you know, it's just not good. It sort of puts a seal on the skin. So it'll be interesting to see. But this is too harsh. And I don't like it, and it's been oxidized. I hope I can carry on. Watch this.
It smells like lemon. And they give you those hand towels or whatever, and they smell like lemon sometimes. That's kind of what this smells like. It's definitely scrubbing and bleeding.
Scrubbing and bleeding. Scrubbing. Now, that is a no. I don't like that word, scrubbing and bleeding. It's bleeding our skin. Bella!
Activate the skin to become alive again, in a sense. I used to have this makeup artist right before she would put products on my face, like wants to sit into my skin. She slapped my face really hard, and it's supposed to kind of wake everything up. A harsher version of it would be...
Oh, I cannot believe that. I don't believe the makeup artist slapped her face. Did she like you, Bella? You know, if you did that in Scotland to someone, if we had a client and we were slapping their face, they would, I'm telling you, I would be scared to do it. No, I'm not sure that was what was meant. And to bring your skin alive, do that before they put the makeup on, stimulate the oil flow, so that when you put the makeup on, you know, oh, no. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Like if you're gonna do microneedling, you do microneedling because you want to damage the skin so that the skin is like, oh no, hold on. I need to rework myself. I need to fill this back up. I need to heal. And so basically the scrub does that, but in the lightest way, because it's not breaking anything on my face. Do a little bit of water and rework it. And make sure you get in all those nooks and crannies. And it is good to get under the eyes. Most of the time when you wash your face, you kind of forget about right under your eye. You go like here and then you stop. But this is really sensitive skin right here. So many wrinkles and light pigmentation and stuff comes right there from sun and depending on your skin type in general. If I'm wearing heavy makeup on set, usually I'll use an oil first, a coconut oil. or a vitamin E oil to get it all off my face. Then I do the scrub just to really get in there. I'm gonna wash.
First of all, don't do anything like that under your eyes, your delicate eye skin. Do not use a physical exfoliant under that lovely eye skin. Don't do that. Oh my goodness, Bella. You must have got a lot of stick for that, girl. There is no way. I mean, I'm sure if she's been going to an esthetician, the esthetician must be watching us going, oh, what are you doing? What are you saying? Honestly, no. This is gentle. This has got to be really... And don't use a physical exfoliant under the eye area. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. And then she's talking now about the coconut oil. Right, and the coconut oil, using that to cleanse her skin, and then she's doing this after it, you know. No wonder her skin is dehydrated. No wonder it's dehydrated. I mean, if she's talking about doing this every day, if she's doing this every single day, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's not, you know, another reason her skin's going pink and bleeding. Oh, Bella. Bella. You need to speak to me.
I think it's been like a little over a year, maybe a year and 6 months of doing all natural. And yeah, the only thing that I do that's not all natural would be microneedling. I do that sometimes to get rid of some of these scars that are so bad on this side, because on camera, on screen, I do all my own makeup on everything I work on. And I only wear tinted moisturizer because I want it to, like, I want you to be able to see my skin, see my freckles, like see just like that my skin is breathing. And so it's kind of difficult sometimes with these scars because I can't put thick makeup over it. And like I say.
So microneedling, yes, I think it's a terrific treatment. If it's done by a professional, I absolutely would advocate you. If it's something that you're thinking about, go along and take advice. I have done microneedling. I think it's really great for skin. And yes, it will help take dead skin cells off. It will help the skin to absolutely get back to being, you know, it's great for acne scarring because it takes this layer off. It will help the dead skin cells to come off for pigmentation. But you've got to be really careful about it on different colours of skin, for example. On darker skin, sallow skin types, you can cause hyperpigmentation. I don't like why everyone's keep talking about it as if they're doing it to themselves. That is, for me, not good. It's always good to go to a qualified esthetician and see if Dermaroller is going to help you. And yes, I do know it's absolutely, and I've treated people with scarring, but not so much if they've got active acne. No, I don't like using the Dermaroller when someone's got active acne. Not keen on that, but you know, I don't like, I think the thought that she's doing it herself. No, I don't. So let's go a little bit further.
And my next step would be us making this mask together. And like I said, sometimes I do this mask depending on what my face is calling for in that moment. I'll do another mask. Avocado masks are like my second favorites. Okay, so I put some a little thing of coconut oil in there. I'm gonna pour some honey in here. When it comes to measurements, I'm pretty much eyeballing it. When you're working with all natural products, it's much easier to eyeball it because most likely you're not gonna hurt your skin. Obviously, if I'm using something really acidic, like in here, like lemon and whatnot, I'd want to be a little bit more careful and obvious about what I'm doing. Coconut oil is antibacterial. Honey is anti-inflammatory. And cherries are also anti-inflammatory and antioxidants. So either way, on all three of these products, you're pretty much okay, no matter if you put too much honey or too much coconut oil. But you want to pay attention to the product, and it's going to sound a little cheesy, but listen to the product. And if you're mixing it and it's not a good consistency, then you know you have to add a bit more oil or maybe a bit more of the tacky honey, or, you know, just depends. People ask me all the time, like, oh, did you get your lips tinted or something? And I never wear lipstick or anything. But really, if you do the cherries before you go to bed, what a nice color. Ooh, It's kind of like a stain. See? It's nice. So I take a little wispy guy, but that's just because it's like fancy and I got one specifically for this, but you don't have to use a wispy guy. You could basically use a spoon or anything that you can kind of smash and mix with. I'm just mixing it up, trying to get a consistency I like. Some of these I want to smash a little bit. I'm just going to take a smudge like this. It looks gross. I'm going to do it in the sink because it's red. It's so light and watery, and the honey is really quite like not tacky at all. And the coconut oil definitely balances everything out and makes it quite smooth. But I think really the cherries, the liquid, all the antioxidants and whatnot, getting into this like super liquid form, I think that's what makes everything feel so soft. Because you'd think a mask like this would feel kind of thick, but if you touch my face right now, you'll feel it's really thin and really soft over. I leave it on for like 5 to 10 minutes. Honestly, sometimes I've left it on a really long time and I start doing things.
So I think we've watched enough. So what can I say? Bella is a cute woman, obviously very talented singer, director, model, actress. This girl has got the whole shebang going. But what she's saying about natural products, you have to remember that, you know, these good products, good formulations are all tested. They're all tested and scrutinized for months and months and months, if not years. And they're clinically done. All of that is all tested and they're formulated in such a way that things can absorb into the skin. Now, she's talked about coconut oil this time, and I do love coconut oil, but as an occlusive. And what I mean by that is that the coconut oil will not let anything penetrate the skin. So she's mixing it with honey, and honey's great. Listen, I love honey in products. I really do. Honey is a humectant as well, which is great. Draws moisture to the skin and absolutely is antibacterial. Yes, I do agree with that. An antioxidant. And the cherries, now the cherries, but what I'm trying to say is that they have to be in a formulation so that they can penetrate the skin and work. I don't think that is possible when you're putting coconut oil of the mix as a base in, because the coconut oil, just like the olive oil, is a seal. It seals the skin, it seals the surface, it does. And that's great if you've got someone who's already got lots of hydration going on, or even, you know, just to stop you losing hydration. But this girl has not got any hydration in her skin. And what's totally missing for me is a good, nice moisturizer. So really what she should be looking at for products for her skin, she's definitely concerned, I think, about the oil because she's had acne. So really the ingredient salicylic, she's not mentioned this, obviously, because she's thinking the all natural route, simply because she's, I think, had bad products advised or given to her. But this, she's totally drying out the layer. You can't exfoliate every day. No, you can't. You really, really can't. When you think about exfoliation, you're taking off the dead skin, and that's a good thing. But if you do that every day, along with the dead skin, you're taking off your own natural ceramide, your own natural moisturizers. So what is that doing? That's leaving the skin drying all the time. And then if you do not put on a nice moisturizer on top of that, what's going to happen? You're going to dry the layers out, and that's what's happening here. This girl has got dehydration big time. So I would be saying to her, Bella, get someone that really knows what they're talking about, a cosmetic industry expert who really can tell you how to make your skincare. I hope the skincare range that you're talking about, they've got cosmetic chemists in the background that are going to put preservatives in them. We need preservatives in products. We need the product to stop going off, and we need the products to be tested. You know, lemon, people will have definitely irritants and, you know, get sensitized skin using lemon juice in a product and putting it onto their skin, changing the pH of their skin. That's going to irritate someone. We have to be careful with all these thoughts. And, you know, natural, there's natural and there's natural. All natural, to me, when you're using things like too much essential oils, and, you know, they are absolutely can irritate people's skin. So you've got to be careful with this. So I would be saying, Bella, okay, we use a cleanser that's got, I would say, lactic acid, definitely, glycolic and salicylic. I think those ingredients were going to be great for her skin. I then think she's not mentioned a moisturiser, so a light moisturiser with hyaluronic acid, I would be advising that. But the most important thing at the end of that is she needs to be wearing a sunscreen. And she said a tinted moisturiser. She does wear a tinted moisturiser, but she has to wear a sunscreen. This will stop any inflammation or, you know, the acne hopefully coming back to her. So sunscreens do that. They're really good, especially if they contain zinc oxide. So I hope that was informative to you today. I thought that was very interesting, quite shocking, and a bit of a laugh for me. If you've got any questions about your skin that you really want me to answer, put them in the comments below. Or if you've tried any of these ingredients that she's talking about and you've had other experiences, put that in the comments below. It's lovely to see you. Take care of yourself and happy, healthy skin. Bye.